Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today we are going to be talking about Valorant Patch Notes 3.04, which was released a couple days ago. I actually forgot to make a video of this. Well, actually, I couldn't find the article on Valorant, but I did find it. Eventually. So if you want to have a look at it yourself, I'll leave a link of this in the description. Now let's get into the patch notes. So just also for some information, this was a 1.3 gigabyte update. Even though no one really cares about that. Patch 3.04 rolls deep with the gameplay, tech, and esports features updates along with copious amount of bug fixes among agents and other areas. So this is going to be first an agent update, which is for Omen. Fix an issue when Omen's dark cover could travel in unattended ways. The dark cover bug caused the ability to settle slightly off from where it was aimed. You may notice a slight change to how the smoke behaves when traveling and while traveling and settling, but it will now land exactly where the targeted preview shows. So that is just his so dark cover, that is the smoke ability. Now for some gameplay tech updates. Improvement to performance stats and graphs. So the settings, video stats, added these stats, which are packet loss breakdowns, separate tracking from in/out on packet counts, upload data usage and average packet sizes, packet send/receive rate, and use/available memory. Change display to moving average for some of the noisier stats when instances values aren't as relevant. I cannot speak apparently. Added support for showing both average and max values for some stats, and reduce performance costs for tracking and displaying these stats. So, for like a tech person who, who's very intimate about like stats, about like how like the gameplay is and like their into and everything, this is definitely great for you. Like, comment, subscribe. Sorry, from Drive Trap, sorry. So now we have some esports features. The esports team wanted to add a special thank you to the legendary observers and our partners in crime. Heather Sapphire Garosi and DJ Priors Kuns. You've helped us with the shadows over the last years and building up our observing toolkit, and we appreciate you all very much. So these are some stuff that is now part of esports features. So I think this is now universal for everyone, which is great. Custom lobby player order will now persist into agent select screens and into the game for observers. So like when you watch esports, that little thing, like at the very beginning, there's defenders and attacks, and it's like a big old screen and boxes at the side. That's now going to be a thing. Attack timeouts will now be displayed in the color corresponding to the team. They're called the timeout. So teal for defenders and red for attackers. Observers will now correctly see Cypher's equipped utility in his hand. The white dot above a player's head in third person no longer displays for observers. Viper's ult will properly display on the observer minimap, and there will no longer be a brief flash for observers when swapping player targets or swapping in players after projectile follow. You can no longer interact with the shop during a timeout to avoid spooky vanishing weapons. Observers with minimal HUD enable will properly follow minimap toggle settings when they are following another observer, and player nameplates no longer persist on the screen for projectile following observers. So this is a whole new thing now for if you're spectating while in a custom game only. And so I think these are mainly custom game. These are just, but I shouldn't know. So yeah, so all these are for custom game. So if you want to test them out, you can obviously get like some of your friends and just do a custom game while you just watch and be the observer. Quality of life. There's only one of them, and that is improved model viewer. We've improved how some items appear in the source so you can preview weapons in their full glory. You should be able to see the guns with all of their various parts with effects properly. Social updates. Fix a bug where in some cases player invites will not disappear after being rejected. Fix a bug where loopback test was not functioning, so you should be able to test out your voice settings once again. And there are many bug fixes. As for agents, fix a bug where the near side effects is removed when you've killed inside smokes. Fix Viper's fuel, which will no longer continue to drain after her smokes go down if she is suppressed right as she activates Toxic Screen or Poison Cloud. KO will no longer equip abilities that have no charges if they were equipped and used right after activated null. Other abilities can no longer be placed on Cypher's Cyber Cage projectile when it is in mid-air. Fix a bug where the buff/debuff timers do not show up for spectators or observers. And fix a bug where ability UI would show you the suppress effect of visuals if an ally they were spectating at the end of the last round was suppressed. Gameplay tech. Fix an issue that caused attackers to win if all living players die simultaneously before the spike was planted. Example, the same race showstopper. The defending team would now win if, in these rare cases, since they successfully prevented the attackers from planting. Behavior is unchanged if either team outlives the others, and elimination victory is awarded to the team that survives longer. Fix an issue when turning off show bullet tracers turned off everyone's traces, including your own. Toggling the feature off will only hide your traces, but enemy/ally traces will still be visible. Fix an issue where some settings were not saved properly. This affects perfective stats, graphs, as well as some shooting range settings. Thank you, that was the most annoying bug ever. If you don't know, every single time when you log onto Valorant, I can't remember what the stats were. So if you had, like my one was client, my normal one is client FPS and network, all that stuff. It will show a completely different stats. So it gets very, very annoying, and you have to change them every single time when you get into a match. Well, every single time in your first match of the day. So it gets very, very annoying, but I'm glad they did fix that. I guess we'll talk about some other news very, very quickly. We'll just touch up on them. First one I guess we'll talk about is the Riot Mobile, which will be coming out on the 4th of October, and League Plus will be upgraded to Riot Mobile. So if you want to, you can download Riot Mobile. You can talk with friends on this. You can actually watch streams. You can look at news and everything. I think it'll be pretty good. So you can just download it, and it's available anywhere in your region, preferably on the App Store. Download on the League Plus now, and will be part of the first wave of Experience Riot Mobile when it launches. So that is Riot Mobile. I think it's gonna be great. Another one we'll quickly have a look at the regional price changes in global bonus currency. Basically, but they're updating some of the regions for on September 8th, which includes Brazil, Latin America, Russia, Turkey, Europe, all those countries. So Brazil, Latin America, Russia, and Turkey will have an increased price due to exchange rates tax changes, and Europe will see decreased price due to changes to exchange rates. From August 23rd to September 8th, players will now receive double bonus currency from all virtual currency purchases. So this is the price changes if you're interested in. Brazil is a plus 15% average price increase. Colombia is a plus 11% average price increase. Costa Rica is plus 16%, Mexico plus 17%, Chile plus 16%, Uruguay. So I'm so sorry if I pronounced that country wrong. Whoops. Plus 17%, Peru plus 15%, Russia plus 6%, Turkey plus 17%, and Europe for Europe, Great Britain pound, and I don't know what HUF is. Someone may do. Is that Hungary? I may be wrong. Currencies only. There's a minus 5% average price decrease. So I think this is mainly for bundles. So like if you're getting like Valorant points, so the prices will be changed there for the respective regions. Anyways, that's really it for me now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.